What's up, YouTube? It's Boss with Boss Grows. Kicking off a quick little video that's going to be a multi-part series here. Probably won't put the whole thing out until it's progressed to a state of sharing, but what we're going to be looking at is different methods for starting seeds and seeing what works best for me, because I've struggled a little bit this year, so I'm trying some new things. In the past, I've never had a problem getting seeds to germinate, and for whatever reason this year they're being tough. So I've got a couple of methods that I'm looking at. I'd love to share them with you and see what you think, and hopefully at least one of them works out better than the others, so I have something going forward to get me ready for spring. All right, let's check this out. Okay, so I've got a few different methods here that I'm trying out to get these seeds to germinate. First is the little ketchup container method. I ran out of lids for those, but I've got some stuff in there. I've got, I think, let's see, white bikino, I don't remember what all these are. I think Thunder Mountain Longhorn is in one of them. Yeah, Chiltepin is in this one. Chiltepin, I don't know how you say it. We got some Phileas Blue going up there, but yeah, so these guys, the idea is we're going to start them. I can see in, it's kind of dark in here because seeds don't need the light, but hopefully be able to keep an eye on what's germinated, what's not. Those are just some air garden covers that I'm using right now to create little humidity domes. Then I'm trying some that are going right into rockwool, right? So I just moistened the rockwool, soaked it for maybe 2 minutes, dropped a couple seeds in each hole, put them in a net cup, put them in a red cup that has enough nutrients. No, there's no nutrients, it's just water. Enough water to keep the bottom of that rockwool moist so that it'll wick up, keep the seed moist. I'm not putting humidity domes on these right now. If I need to, I'll cover them with a little bit of plastic if they seem to be drying out too fast. So yeah, got some good stuff going there. Lots of peppers. And then the other method is hard to see here, but it's what has actually been sort of working for me this year, using a fast food container here. Let's see if I can get this lid off without making a fool of myself. Inside here, nope, there we go, peat pods, right? So they are just your typical starter tray Jiffy Pod things. Knock this guy over, and I made a diagram so I know what's in each one of these rather than try and label them in here, but we'll see how this works. It's pretty wet right now, so I'm gonna maybe leave this lid a little loose. But yeah, that's it. That's what I'm starting. So I got peppers galore. I think there is, I don't know, maybe 18 to 20 different varieties represented here. I'm really hoping that I get at least 75-80% germination rate. I would love if I got at least one of each type, because I'm trying to get my garden started for the spring. I will check back probably every couple of days here, make a little update and see how we do, see if one method seems to be working better than the others. Oh, I almost left out my old tried and true favorite. I've got paper towel method, right? I'm doing it a little bit differently, and then I'm doing 2 varieties per, and I'm keeping them visible again so that I know what I'm growing, and if they are germinating or not. Putting them face down so that if the roots do start to come out, gravity will take them down and into the plastic, not into the paper towel. If you've ever dug roots out of a paper towel, you know it's kind of a pain. So yeah, I guess I have 4 methods going here, each unique. I'm going to try and see which one works best for me, because we want to get the 2020 grow season off to a great start. I'll be back in a few days to take a look. Time to do a quick check-in on the germination process. Don't have any lights on. I did have one of the seeds that was put in rockwool sprout, so that's over in the other tent right now. It was a Kangstar Starscream. I don't see any sprouts here. Looks like that fish pepper is just about to come through though. Nothing new there. I'm gonna turn on a little light. Take a look inside here. I did put a top sheet. Oh, look at that. Those guys are ready to go for sure. These are white bikino. I'm gonna have to get those in rockwool right away. take a look in here. I think these were the Chiltepin. Oh, I see a little tail there, so he's going to go in rockwool here in a few minutes. What do we got here? Thunder Mountain Longhorns. Let's see how we did. Looks like that one is rotten up top, but the one below it is ready to go. That's a good sign. I've been having a hard time getting those ones to sprout. And then we'll take a quick look. It's been 6 days since I put these in, by the way. And we have good root. Good roots. These are the jigsaw peppers. So I got a lot of peppers to put into rockwool here in a few minutes, but we're seeing good results from the petri dish method, as you want to call it. I like to call them ketchup containers because they're not petri dishes. These seeds in the baggies, I also put a top sheet on because they were just not staying moist enough for me. And this is really hard to do one-handed, so rather than go through and show you all of them, I'm just going to tell you that I've got about half of these. I looked at them earlier, about half of them that have tails in the bag, so that's working pretty well. What is not working for me this year, pretty universally, peat pods. I don't know if I got bad pods or what, but not a lot of luck here, so really that's kind of it. I just wanted to show you, there's different ways you can germinate your seeds. I've tried 4 different methods here. All of them worked for me except for peat pods. Past years, peat pods have been flawless, so I don't know. I got like 200 of these really cheap off of Amazon. Maybe I got crappy pods. I don't know if that's possible, but that's about it.